Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad to be back live. I'm traveling, so I'm in a hole in an apartment. Anyway, I'm going to take your questions one at a time. Today I'm using Neapolitan cards if I need them, and then I'll do my psychic work. Just don't ask me what do my guides tell me. Okay, I can't do that with a room from a lot of people. Let's see. Hello, hello. Let's see if we could get with this. What are my spiritual gifts? On which areas do I need work upon to improve progress, spiritual progress? Okay, so, it's a funny thing, Adit. When you ask, what are my spiritual gifts, that means you're not using them, you don't know them, and that means I can't tell you what they are. But potentially, okay, potentially what you can do, let's take a look. All right. I have here mixed messages. One, of course, the very first one is answers love, the word love. So it talks about you being able to bring people together and work out of your heart chakra. There is another very important message that has to do with finances. Now, finances and matters of the heart seem to be brought together for you, Adit. And the way in which the areas that you need to work on is the area of the home. All right, that is the focused card in these Neapolitan cards. They're different from tarot, but a lot of them is similar. And in a relationship with a male who's a very dominant male, that needs to be improved. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Let's see. Naha, this is interesting that you seem to be asking all the same questions. What should I do to reach my highest potential? Neha, let's see. Generosity of spirit. Okay, this is the most important. Give of yourself freely without any thought of return. There is a sort of a warning here for you, Neha, that when you seek out your own good, I'm talking about an activity that doesn't bore you, okay? I'm getting for you, Neha, that you're not hyper, but you get easily bored. And what's interesting here is that you are intellectually charged. So when you talk about my highest potential, it's still here. It's not here. Okay. What you need to do is work on giving of your generosity, of your love. That is what I'm getting for you. Hope that works. Let's see, Renee Graham, Aries here, like myself, reunited with my Scorpio soulmate on October 17th, just now. Wow. Will we be together in this lifetime? Let's take a look. Renee. Let's take a look. Aries and Scorpio, my God. It's a fire, It is a volatile. I know. And it could be very, very dangerous. Let's see if you will be together in this lifetime. Yeah, there are ups and downs here. It is a return. I see the return. He is coming into the return. it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow and coming. There is a base in this relationship, but you have a choice to make. The cards will not tell you if you are going to be together. You are the one to decide. You have all those bases. You have a sound base. There is a return. But I see you getting up and walking away. I don't see you accepting it. And if, these are supposed to guide you, you can choose to, of course, do whatever you like, but you may have a tendency of running away, you Aries. I wonder why. Oh, sugar cane, thank you. I miss you too. I missed being here. Let's see, Preeti. How can I seek forgiveness for the mistakes of my past lives and meditate to dissolve them? I think you wanted to say dissolve them. There is, let me look for you. And just let me say this. When you ask from a moment of intention. You ask with full intention to be absolved of. Now, it's a funny thing with your past lives. You can't change anything, what happened back there. And we reincarnate to be able to see, emotionally, to experience something else, something that was there, but maybe I could do it better this time. Maybe I'll learn something this time. And why I'm saying this to you is your language, because you said, I seek forgiveness for the mistakes. All right, we're on this world and we act in the way we know how to act. And, they cannot, you make a choice, and a choice is between two things. When you choose one, the other is a choice lost. And it is never a mistake. It's just a choice. Okay, so our life on earth is a matter of choice. You talk of meditating to dissolve these mistakes, but I'm talking about choices, poor choices. I see here that there is and has been in many of your past lives very difficult issues, matters of the heart, pain, a lot of pain. But I also have here the immensely successful encounter with love. There is a very successful encounter, but there is also very pain. You have loved, lost, loved again, hurt, pain. Now, what is interesting here is that even in this life, there is a person of interest who is, you feel that your past lives are conditioning this life because the person of interest, there's something wrong there. There's pain there. Try to see if you can glean something from these cards, because when I open, I'm spreading 5 cards. There's so much to say that I'm trying to, give everyone a chance to. Thank you so much, Preeti, for this. God knows we need it. Let's see. Preeti again has written. Let's see. Thank you, Amy. Amy Garcia. Let's see, Amy. Did you ask? There she is. Will I be in a relationship soon, new or past? Amy, let's take a look. Now, will I be in a relationship soon? Soon is always a first card out is the relationship. Let's see. I see two people here. I see 2 relationships. One is from the past and one is new. Now, like I previously just said to another person in the chat, ultimately it's your decision, okay? Things are brought your way They come across your path. You have a basis for knowing what love is, having experienced it in the past, and here I include the past lives. And what is interesting is that I see in fairly recent, I mean, not recent past, but coming up soon, I'm thinking 3 to 6 months, is a person you already know. And then you are very heartened, not disheartened, but you are very positive about this situation. That's when there's a decision to be made. A decision because there's another person who enters your life, and you're thinking, is it best to have old comfortable shoes or to try to break in new shoes, if I could use that as an analogy, and not dwell on feet. Let's see. Let's see. Renee said, you are correct. What passionate and a long love story novel worthy. Yeah, you got it. Start writing. You never know when you have a bestseller. Let's see. J. Jane, will my only child spouse rid his alcohol addiction soon? So I understand it is a married child who has an alcohol addiction, I believe. Let's just focus on the addiction and see if it will be rid, irrespective of who it's for. Let's see. Soon, again, the idea of soon in time is relative, and we may not have the same idea of soon, but let me see what I come out with. I have got the sette bello, and the sette bello is a yes. Okay, that is a definite yes. Even though that soon needs to be stretched out. It needs to be stretched out. I see him going from an immature but willing spouse and then to a mature male. And that is a yes. But again, not as soon as you or I would like. All right, let's see what we can do. Thank you, Renee. Let's see. Okay, a mindful soul. My mom passed away last year. Hope she is happy. Any specific message for me from her? Because I feel lost. Am I right about finance and property issues? What should I focus on? What should I let go? Okay. Let me just get this. I have to get her. When you ask me about a specific person, just give me the first name. Like your first name of your mom, or the first name of your child. All right. All right. The message about finance and property issues, it's not a complete yes. You are not making you're not right completely about your finances and your property issues. But she's saying that you will understand yourself if you put your mind to it and and try to understand and analyze the situation. You will find your mistakes or better solutions. Okay, I don't like to use the word mistakes, really. What should you focus on? Okay, she's saying logic. All right, logic. You need to be more detached from the decisions that you need to make and let go of old emotional baggage. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's see. Yes, a mindful soul. I am at peace, and you don't worry about your mama. There is love there. I could feel it. There is love there. Karen, Where do I move to? I need to change my location away from family. Family. I don't um I don't see a move far. You should not move far. You want to move away from family, fine, but not too far, because you'll find that the decision you make, you will want to backtrack that. I hope that helps you, Karen. Let's see. The Seekers Club. Am I progressing? How am I progressing spiritually? Let's see. How am I progressing spiritually? How am I doing? How am I doing? Tell me how I'm doing spiritually. Is there something I need to know more? Let's see. Yeah, I do see. Oh, God, I got the big yes. This is the biggest yes you can have. Also, I find that generosity of spirit that I was mentioned for another person in the chat, you realize that when you ask these types of questions in many places on YouTube and reading, they will say the best thing you could do is start to be thankful uh, and give thanks, and also show your gratitude in some way. Well, in terms of that, I see it has been a lot going on, and you're progressing fairly well. You are still in the early phases, but I do have this Five of Swords, which is also, it's mirroring this generosity of spirit. You are sometimes very miserly. You go and there's a lot of you still sticking around and thinking about your ego. Even in your question, oh, my cards are falling apart. How am I progressing spiritually? Even in your question, it is I'm also a linguist. It is a matter of amount. Do you see what I mean? It is, am I, okay? And we don't, there are no numbers here. And there's a lot of doubt in people asking these questions. Never, never, never doubt yourself. Ask yourself, am I making the right decision? All right, that is the proper um, way. Amy, thank you so much for the compliment. Okay, the Seekers Club, let me give you a follow-up. Will I be able to launch the book I'm planning to write? I don't see it. I don't see it being launched. I don't see it being launched. Maybe you should ask that question after you write it. Let's see. J. Jane. She's here again. J. Jane, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Let's see if I can help. Cynthia, I hope I got that. Cervantes. Is it time to move on, start over, or wait till next year? What a very mysterious question. Move on from what? Start over or wait till next year? Let's get a very simple question, answer. There's a lot yet to do. There's a lot yet. Instead of before you move on, there are a lot of things to learn from what the situations that you are in. Now, I'm not sure you're talking about love, finance, interrelations, things like that. But there is a lot to learn in the situation you are in now. I'll give you an example. Let's say that you are in a relationship that's just not working out, not working out, not working out. Communication is lacking. That there's still to learn. You need to work on that. You need to work on a different way. Okay, so this is the answer. So next year can wait. So, the Seekers Club, a chatty person. My maternal uncle passed away in June this year, unexpectedly. I'm so sorry about that. How is he now? Again, you should give me the first name. Let's see. I don't see him as being reincarnated. He's I like to say in angel school, he is in a group, you can call it a group, a council. He's in the process of becoming part of a council member. It every time I explain this, it almost sounds like election time. It is about trying to help humanity on Earth, but knowing how to enhance what spiritual life is all about without going back to Earth first and making the same mistakes over and over. So I see he's in a very good place, a very, very good place, actually. Um, J. Jan, again, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, let's see. Jainita. Jainita, ma'am, is there love and companionship in my life? Will I be able to find a romantic partner um, to spend my life with? Is there anyone for me? How will I find him if it's yes? Let's see. Okay, this is a 4 or 5 questions, and you want to know the. I'll tell you a story. Many years ago, many years ago, there was a friend who said, "Let me read your cards." I said, "Okay." So she read them and she said, "Yeah, you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet someone. It's going to be when you're traveling." At the time, I was an international representative of the university, so I traveled all the time. Every time I went traveling and I met somebody, I was, that must be it. That must be them. It was so silly. It was so silly. And of course, I met so many people. But it's. Let me answer your question. Slow, I see that there is a weight here. I see that there's a weight. And I do see that there's a very passionate weight in the sense that there is a king of coins. There's a king of coins there. And this king has entered your life in a past life. And more than one. He will cross your path again. I cannot say how, but it will be definitely very passionate. I cannot say how because there are sometimes answers that you're not supposed to know. Okay, and that's all I'll say for you. But I will be very happy to find out. I mean, to hear your feedback when it does happen. Write to me. Let's see. Okay. Lynette, will I find out who killed my brother Phil Jr. or was it suicide? I'm so sorry to hear about that. They're very telling questions and burning emotional pain. I do see that an answer comes to you in by way of the fact that but you will, I'm going to say this to you, but you yourself will feel compelled to go research it. Okay, you're going to go high and low to find this. He was at odds with his life, and I do see it as a personal end to his life, and many people will follow up and saying why. This is, I've mentioned it often on this channel. Our soul creates a soul contract. When, again, the language is never good enough to explain this, but we have a soul contract. And when we are done with that, we decide to leave in any way we wish. Okay, so that, I hope this in some way, Lynette, helps you. Thank you so much for that. Okay. La Rogue 3. Francesca, I'm Italian, Ale, but have been living in LA for a while. Now I'm in Rome due to some health issues with my parents. Sorry to hear that. Do you see me? I lived in Rome for many years. I was born in Rome. Do you see me find a solution to go back to LA without concerns? Very interesting question, Francesca. you're not going to go back to LA soon, right? And you will not be going back to LA for as even later than what you would be happy with. There are a lot of issues that come up, and I see with an older gentleman and two younger gentlemen, two younger. One is a boy actually, and one is more of a young man. And I do see someone who keeps you there, someone of an interest who keeps you there, someone you will meet. Francesca, vai tranquilla. Okay, let's see. Kentron, hello there. Do you know who you were in um, some of your past lives, Kentron? Yes, I do. I know a few. One of them, and I don't mean to be at all presumptuous when I say this, I always felt this. I literally felt it. The woman pilot who was lost, I can't remember her name now. Reddish type here, thin woman, tall. The chat, somebody mentioned it. She was an American, and they never found her. There were so many theories. That one for sure. Ken. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Lots and lots of love. Right back to you. Let's see. Teja. This is a tough name. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing it. Tejaswita. Tejaswita. When will I get a job? Should I look into teaching or computer field? Okay. Let's see. There's a delay. There's a delay. I see the computer. You have an opportunity for both. I see that there is more money in the computer offer, but there is a wait. There is a wait. When I say wait, it's rather long. I wish I could give you more information. Let's see. Charm. When do you see me? Every time somebody says when, I get hives. When do you see me getting married and having children? Okay, anyone will tell you that. Psychics and card readers. If we do things psychically, we can get a ballpark time. And sometimes we're on the nose. But let me see, Charm. If you get married first. I do see a man in your life. I do see a man in your life, and I do see the marriage. Yeah. Let's see if we have... but I'm looking, 3, 4 years. I hope I'm wrong if you want to go faster than that. Children. There's a wait for children. I do see them coming, but again, it's slow, and then it's slow again. You will have 2 opportunities to have children. That said, I'm not saying they will be born or miscarriage, but you will become with child twice. Let's see. Lynette, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me see. Grazie LaRouge. Francesca, grazie. Grazie. Amelia Earhart. Yes. Amelia Earhart. That is the one who... And it's interesting because of the timing, But anyway, that was probably the last one before this life. And I always wanted to fly. I always wanted to fly. When I was in high school here in the United States, I was dead centered on becoming a pilot. And then, I started going to college, and I found out that my eyesight was too bad. I couldn't. And then in those years, we couldn't have an eyesight correction. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if I missed any questions. Let me see. Yeah, I got that. Okay, I answered that. I answered Amy's question. Got that. Renee. Jane, mindful. Yes. All right. I think I got them all. Thank you so much for, let's see. Let's see, La Rouge. Let me get that. I'll give you, do you see me having a child this year with Omar? Omar. Do you see me having a child with Omar? This year, I don't see it. I don't see you having a child with Omar this year. Sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong if that's what you want. Let's see. Will I become, there you go. Will I become romantically involved with M or C? C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here. I'll do one next week as well. I'll put it out and schedule it. Bye-bye. Write to me. Let me know. Am I right? Am I not right? I would appreciate it. Bye-bye. Be back soon.